Hi, what's up YouTube? In today's video, I'm going to show you 3 of my different gig light setups. If you want to check out any of the products I use in this video to make these gig light setups possible, just check out the links down in the description below. So I'll leave the links to the LED lights and also the junction box with the switch battery housing on there. But this is the very first one that I ever had and started using. And this is actually a recycled mop with a solar LED light, and basically I just wrapped it around the pole like that, and then I just let it charge during the day, and then when I want to use it at nighttime, I just plug it in right over here. These are both identical. The only difference is I have 2 different types of LEDs. So this one right here looks like this, and this one's super bright, and then this one right here looks like this. And I'm gonna show you real quick. I'm gonna cut off the lights in the garage and show you what they both look like, including the solar light. So when it comes to battery life, these 3 last about the same amount of time, 4 hours, but your optimal amount of brightness is gonna be at the very first 2 hours of using these devices. Basically what happens is it starts to get very, very bright, and then it just gets dim throughout the whole course of using it, but it never just dies out completely where it just, like, you know, you turn on the switch and turn it off. All right, so I went and turned on the very first 2 here, and then this one will come on once I turn off the garage light because it has a solar power sensor. Whenever it senses no light, then it actually turns on. So let me turn off the garage light real quick. There we go. And you can kind of see how bright all 3 of them are. The one in the middle there with the square light has the brightest light output, and then this has the next best brightest output there. And then the solar one is not as bright, but it'll get you by, especially in clear water. But if you're in murky kind of water, I would highly recommend that you use the square one. I'll just pan over here really quick so you can see them from the front view. And then I'll just kind of use each of them. So this is the first one. So I'll just pan around so you can see how bright that is. So you can see it cutting out whenever I put the light on the solar panel there, and whenever I remove it, the light comes back on. So I really like this setup in the very beginning because I was able to just charge it up with the sun, and I don't even need an actual physical battery. But as I started gigging more, I needed something a little bit more brighter, but this is a nice little makeshift setup there. And then this one is my favorite one. You can see how the beam is really, really bright. And I'll pan it back this way where there's no light. Yeah, this one is super bright. And then this one, so you can see this one is decent enough. And I'll pan this way. You can see it doesn't really have a very wide angle on it, but you'll be able to spot a flounder if you aim it down low like this. It'll get you by. So hope you like my quick little video today on my different gig light setups for floundering. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. And as always, thank you all for watching.